Hi, I'm Lia Chiasson. I am a licensed Master of Social Work and an associate clinician on the adolescent treatment program at the Menninger Clinic. Healthy relationships are built on trust, open communication, consistency, mutual respect, and authenticity. Relationships between children and parents often struggle when expectations don't match, or when life stressors compete for attention. A lot of adolescents are building independence, and so that push and pull can create some tension. Communication barriers also happen when parents kind of struggle to understand where their child is coming from, or why they might be behaving a certain way, or why they might be feeling a certain way. Strong communication comes from active listening and feeling like the person you're communicating with is truly fully hearing you. Mirroring can help that, checking for accuracy, making sure you're fully understanding each other. Also validating feelings, thoughts, and emotions before immediately jumping to fix a problem can be really helpful, especially with adolescents. Regular check-ins, even short ones, can be really helpful for parents and their children. Conflict isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it can actually be really good for strengthening and building stronger relationships. Healthy conflict can look like having open communication, talking about one's needs and what the other person's needs might be. It involves staying respectful and managing your tone and working towards a general understanding. Whereas unhealthy conflict can look like yelling, or some people might shut down or kind of run away from the problem. Unhealthy conflict probably leaves you feeling more unsafe rather than supported. Rebuilding trust is hard and it takes a lot of effort. Rebuilding trust requires consistency, and a lot of times consistency over like a period of time of changed behavior. It means taking responsibility for past actions and communicating effectively about what you need to see moving forward. It builds through small repeated moments where both the parent and child show reliability and understanding. Self-awareness helps everyone notice their triggers, emotional reactions, and behavior patterns. And so when you're communicating, especially with a child and parent, it can be helpful to be aware of what triggers you, so you know when you might need to take a pause and self-regulate a little bit. A lot of times parents and children will maybe have like a code word for if they're having a deep conversation and they notice themselves getting triggered or feeling a little bit dysregulated. Sometimes using that code word can mean, all right, let's pause and maybe schedule a time to revisit this later. Regular check-ins can support a stronger connection. This could be when you're eating a meal together, or just eating meals together in general can also support more communication and a stronger connection. Also showing genuine interest in each other's lives. For parents, this might be difficult if you're not necessarily interested in the same things that your child is, but showing that you care and are trying is important to them. Families should seek support when communication is consistently breaking down, when emotions feel too overwhelming, or when safety is a concern, like self-harm or suicidal ideation. Therapy can also help when a family feels stuck in the same patterns and doesn't really know how to continue moving forward. So seeking support before a crisis happens can be really helpful. I think it's also important to keep in mind that every child is different, so connecting with a child might look different depending on who they are. So sometimes it can be helpful to ask them like how they can best be supported, or how they can best feel like they're connecting with their parents. So sometimes asking the child goes a really long way too.